For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion. For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion. For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion. For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to... So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Scartail now lies with the worms of Bogwater, thanks to you. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins? Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. Go now, dear family member, and...
I know what you're thinking. If you really plan on killing the guests one by one, make sure that when you strike hard. Don't want anyone running for help, do you? Happy hunting, my brother.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Remember the pretenses under which the guests are there. They will be suspicious. You must be as effective an actor as you are a killer. It would be a good idea to talk to each guest and appeal to their good disposition. Remember, if they really like you, they may open up to you. You should dress appropriately. The Deceiver's Finery, your recent quest reward, would serve this purpose nicely. If you earned it, that is. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Spare a coin for the...
Otumbar. I got out while I still had the original set of legs, arms, and eyes. Fighters Guild is a perfect place for me now. I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then to Capouda. A guy could get hurt, you know. I can't believe the ridiculous... ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill. Ever since Ulrich Leland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines. Bye. Hail!
I'm saving up. He's a fairy tale. Of course. Blessings of Archaea. Stand clear.
Is everything all right?
Greetings, Orc.
They charged me 5 for littering. I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous.
Hello.
Hi there. Keld of the Gonradel can teach. Good day.
What can I... Take care.
You here looking? I'm sorry. Move your ass, boot. This is a grand day. Greetings.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's more. That seems. Thank you. Bye.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasildur. Go.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really. I'm listening. I doubt it. That's great. How's it go again? It's good of you to say. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you? Talk tough to me. I love tough guys. I like you too. I doubt. I like that a lot. What a fool. I like. I doubt it. I like that. How nice. Talk tough to me. I love tough guys. That's great. It's good of you to. I doubt it. Oh, that's great. That's real. I doubt it. I like you. That's cute. Where did you get that? I doubt it. How? Don't make me laugh. I doubt it. How nice. Don't. I like that. You're good. He's young, well educated. I'm listening. What a fool. How nice. Oh, that's great. You're too kind. I doubt it. I like that a lot. I doubt it. You're too kind. Oh, that's great. That's really. How nice. It's good of you to say so. That's great. I doubt it. Talk tough to. That's great. Thank you. I doubt it. Oh, that. What a. How nice. I doubt it. You're too. I like that a lot. Blow away, wind. Talk tough to me. I doubt. That's thank you. Talk tough to me. I doubt. I like that. How nice. I doubt. That's thank you. I see. It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him. Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think? Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-colour joke about an Argonian maid. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth. All right.
I can't quite.
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but I'm listening. Get rid. No, you're wasting your breath. Ugh. Really? I wish I could say that. You can't scare me. What a... Get away from me. Oh, what a wonderful compliment. Well done. What? Get away from me. Well, you're... What a wonderful Oh, what a wonderful Ugh. Well done. Ugh. You're West... Good. Really? I see. Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Dovisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her. Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him. I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. I have a good idea where that chest might be.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here... What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. I'm listening. That's enough. You should be ashamed. What a... I doubt it. I doubt... Please. I'm not... I won't fight you. I doubt it. I can't argue. Ugh. No, that works. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice. Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company. I know he's a retired soldier, but not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed. It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward? Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I can't...
Oh, yes,
so,
maybe
Nord,
we'll speak again later.
Find the gold. What will you spend it on? Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe, am I right?
I'm gonna open a tavern. Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside.
So here we
you
all
see.
are.
You
Certainly is a
Legion
nice
types
house.
tend to stink up a place.
A tavern? Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer and mead. How pathetic.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me pathetic again, and I'm going to show you just how barbaric I am.
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
My kind, as you like to call us, are plenty happy serving our own needs, while your useless empire crumbles down around you.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate them. You will respect the empire. You will respect the memory of our dear emperor.
Bah! Don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else. You're not even in the Legion anymore.
Nevertheless, I still serve the empire in my heart, and will not abide such talk. Walk away from me now, barbarian, or you'll regret your arrogance.
I was done with you anyway. I can only talk to an ex-Legion pig for so long before my ears start bleeding. Besides, I need a drink.
I
Hello
can't
there.
quite decide where I should look. Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Oh, yes, Dovesi Dran. She's a dark elf originally from Morrow. Make it quick. Where'd you get that? That's good. Oh, please. Don't talk such rot. I wish I could say that. Don't try to You can't scare me. What nonsense? Really? You're wasting your breath. I like that a lot. You can't scare me. What nonsense? Well, I like that a lot. You can't. That's great. Not now. Remarkable. That's just. Where'd you get. What non? I wish I could say that. Oh, I like. Don't talk. Really? It's not. Dovizzi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Dovizzi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures. If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be. Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstheim. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages. They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men. I'm a Redguard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do. All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not gonna find itself.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Dovizzi is a sweet young lass. She reminds me of someone I knew. But perhaps we should talk about something else. Kinda stuck up, that one. Right before you got here, I told her the funniest joke about an Argonian maid, and she didn't even crack a smile. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. Once an Imperial Legion bulldog, always an Imperial Legion bulldog. I've seen his kind before. He cares about laws and regulations, not people. Seems like a nice enough kid. A little too rich for his own good, maybe, but I've met worse. Go ahead. I accept. Oh, no, that's remarkable. You think that... Remarkable. What? Yes, yes, whatever you say. Whatever... That's just not funny. Really? Don't... All right, let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovizzi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face... My daughter was killed, you see. A few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
So here we all are. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
I can't quite decide where I should look. You seem like a very nice person. All right, then. I guess I better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself. Ah!
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
It's not safe to be alone, dear friend. Have you heard? 2 of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands. Who? Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life! The more people that drop dead, the more annoying Matilda becomes. She keeps watching over me like some kind of worried grandmother. If the killer strikes again, maybe they'll do me a favor and take her out next. To be honest, I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a hard drinker, but there's something more. Something in his eyes. Hard and calculating. My friend, I am truly worried. Neville was a strong and capable man, a soldier of 20 years. The rest of us will be easy prey for the killer now.
A guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance. I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I've vowed to bring Devisi's killer to justice. She's afraid, and for good reason. If the killer strikes again, they may very well pick an easy target, like Matilda. She needn't worry, though. I'm a trained soldier, with 20 years of experience dealing with situations like this. On my honor, this killer will be caught and dealt with. Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Have you heard? Someone's been murdered. One of us. Are you all right? This murder has us all on edge, I know. Please, sweetie, stay close to me. The killer might... One less dark elf in the world. And now there's one less person to find the gold as well. It's a good day, don't you think? You think Nels might be the killer? Oh, he plays the buffoon, but it could all be an act. He is an Nord, and they're such a savage, uncivilized people. Neville has a strong sense of justice, I can tell. If we find out who the killer is, he'll take... I worry about the boy. What if the killer is after money? You'd be smart to stay with the rest.
I'm beginning to get a bad feeling about all of this. I'd leave right now if I could. Well, the money means nothing to me. I just thought it would be fun. Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? Now, Matilda claims to be from one of the High Rocks. Before the body turned up, I got the sense that Nels was a bit of a drunkard. But Neville seems different now that someone has been killed. More alert, more aware. Something... You'd be smart to...
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. It seems she's upset about the murder, but there's something else. It's almost like she's glad there's less competition for the gold. Greedy old bat. I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold, or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Whoever the killer is will have to be strong and quick, Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Being stalked like animals in the forest. I'm still not sure if the killer is one of the other guests. One thing, I've got my old Legion armor and sword in a chest upstairs. It's time I geared up and showed this coward just who he's dealing with. Mathilde's murder saddens me, friend. But not for the reason you may think. But now I'm old, and my instincts have failed. I let that woman down. That mead-swilling barbarian killed those two people. I'm sure of it. Don't you worry, my friend. Nels won't get away with this. Primo may be young, but he looks strong, and I'm sure he could handle himself in a fight. I think I'm going to enlist his help. I'll talk to Primo. Give him a bit of encouragement. If he and I are... Stay safe, if that's even possible.
You won't get any of my blood! Get away! Get back, you filthy beast! You won't get any of my...
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see. Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition. Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend, and we'd do well not to trust the others. With two of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville for protection. The fools. He'll kill them like he did the others. That's right. I think Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet, but he'll slip up, just you wait. Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe... Sound crazy? Well, these are Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Two of us have been...
There you are. Listen, I've searched every inch of this house. It's sealed up tight. There's no way in or out, and there's nobody hiding any place. That means the killer has been inside with us all along. You and I aren't murderers, so that leaves one person. It's Nels the Naughty. Yes, well, I know how you feel. What words can really do justice to the terrible situation at hand, but we must stick together if we are to survive. My friend, in talking to you, it's become clear what must be done. We've got to kill that cold-loving bastard before he turns on us. You cover me.
My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left. If you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink. That sniveling Legion dog must die. Do you understand me? He's the murderer. Oh!
Well, that's that. The killer is dead, and
Are you not feeling well? You should really get to a healer.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets. Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. I've heard some talk. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours. Adamus Philida will find no rest in retirement. No, his soul will endure a kind of eternal Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving...
Good day. The roles will only work if Philida is unarmored. So, when would a soldier not wear his armor? I only take my armor off to sleep or swim. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
So, yes, dearest brother. Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have... Oh, you're being sent to kill Philida. I hope the Rose of Sithis pierces... Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed.
I know it. Don't get me wrong. That magic arrow sounds nice and all, but it seems to me like you don't even need to use it to get the bonus. As long as you cut off his finger and leave it in that desk, you'll get your bonus. Sounds to me like you can kill the old sod any way you'd like. So what if he's wearing armor? You think that Imperial Legion scrap can stop a well-forged claymore? Not bloody likely. Happy hunting, my brother.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
time for you to leave, my friend. I think you should leave. You're trespassing here. Stop right there! For the love of Azura! Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out! Stop! Sorry, friend. It looks like you've wandered into a restricted area. You've got to leave. Now. Do we know each other? There's some... Oh. Sithis needs my soul, does he? Well, you can tell your dread
Stop! Assault! Assault!
Show me what you've got! For the love of Azura, can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here!
Guard!
If it's a fight you want,
Guard!
this... Show me what...
Paid the fine!
Have you been well recently?
Spare a coin for the...
You won't get...